Please stand. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, and welcome to the Lenape Regional High School District Student of the Month ceremony. Please join me in giving another round of applause for all of our students that participated in the pre-program performances. That was Erin's second year in a row singing the national anthem for us, and she just told me backstage she's going on to a great career at Rider University being a music major. I think she has a wonderful career ahead of her. Congratulations, Erin. I am Dr. Carol Birnbaum, and you may have heard me say this before, but I think it's important. I have the distinct pleasure of being the superintendent of this wonderful school district, a district which I believe has all the ingredients it needs to make it a perfect place to be educated. Ingredients such as students who are actively engaged, a passionate and dedicated staff, and a very supportive group of parents and Board of Education members. Before I begin my opening remarks, I would like to recognize a few of the members from the Lenape Regional High School District Board of Education who are here with us this evening to help us celebrate. Down in the first row here, we have Mr. Steve Lee from Medford Lakes, Mr. Joe Barucki from Evesham, and the Vice President of our Board of Education, Mrs. Paula Lee, representing Mount Laurel. Faculty, students, parents, family members, and members of the Board of Education, thank you for being here with us this evening. A while back, I was reading an article about what makes a perfect student. We know the word perfect seems like an unimaginable and unrealistic term. We've heard perfect used many references, like when you're referencing Major League Baseball, the pursuit of the perfect game. Did you know that since 1880, over 136 years ago, or exactly 136 years ago, there have been over 300,000 Major League Baseball games played. And in those 300,000 games, there has been only 23 perfect games. It is most likely that these 23 baseball pitchers didn't begin each game by pursuing this rarity. They probably approached each batter, playing in the moment, one pitch at a time. And although it is taboo to celebrate or even mention a possible perfect game while it's in progress, tonight we celebrate 28 students from each school who are on their way of becoming the perfect student. In baseball, a perfect game is easy to define. No hits, no walks, no one on base. A perfect student, however, has a more complex definition. As educators, we imagine what a perfect student is like, but we don't list it or require it or test for it, yet we know it when we see it. Tonight we celebrate our list of perfection, our Students of the Month for the 2015-16 school year. These students have been recognized by a member of the Lenape Regional High School District staff as a person of great character or a person who has distinguished him or herself for doing something that reflects the human spirit. There are many traits which a perfect student possesses. Students, you are here because you demonstrated some of these traits. Let me try to define what a perfect student is. Perfect students at their very core are motivated and hard workers. They don't have to be the smartest kids in the class, but they love learning. They put their maximum effort into every problem, and they get excited and passionate about the topics that they're learning. Hard workers are the bright spot in any teacher's day. Perfect students are involved. They volunteer for clubs and activities which help make their school community or the community around them a better place. They are the students you see at almost every function at school. Perfect students are leaders. To be a leader among peers in the classroom or a school building helps set the tone for what is acceptable behavior and what is not, simply by modeling it day in and day out. Perfect students are upstanders. They show others how to treat their classmates and speak up for those who cannot speak up for themselves. Perfect students make mistakes. Unlike a perfect game in baseball, which has no errors, perfect students can and most likely will make a mistake. However, a perfect student reflects on the mistakes and avoids it in the future. Perfect students understand how to act when no one is looking. Not that they do everything right all the time, but they try to do everything right all the time. It's like that Dateline show, What Would You Do? You know, the episode that's called, My Kid Would Never Do That. As parents, we know we teach our kids right from wrong, and as educators, we hope we've given them enough tools in their toolbox to make a positive difference. But when the scene is rolling and the cameras are hidden, do the teens in the Dateline show actually step up, make a difference, or intervene and help a stranger? Parents who watch their teen from the hidden cameras have either two reactions. They either puff their chests up with pride, or they're shaking their heads in disbelief. I think you teens call that SMH in Twitter talk, right? And don't worry, students, no one expects you to always make a right decision all the time. Always creating prideful moments, that's a tremendous amount of pressure that no one can live up to. But what we expect after a shake my head disbelief moment, which we all have, remember, perfect students make mistakes, is that you learn from it and then you help others around you avoid the same mistakes. Students of the month in the Lenape Regional High School District display kindness, are hard workers, they're survivors, upstanders, and they may have displayed extraordinary effort or service to school and community. They may have helped others defy the issue, or they're someone who just brightens the day every day in the classroom and in our school. Students of the month in our district, you are perfect to your teacher, and you are someone who possesses great character. Continue your pursuit of being the perfect student. Like the elite 23 pitchers among hundreds of thousands of pitchers, you are the elite 28 students of our well over 1,000 students in your school. You never know who is watching and striving to be just like you, and I'm glad the staff in our schools were watching and paying close attention. This enabled them to pick you out from hundreds of kids that they encounter on a daily basis. Some of the people who nominated you here are here tonight, and I would like us to give a round of applause to our staff. Thank you for paying attention to the perfection that walks among us as ordinary people. Thank you so much. And students, I'd also like you to give your parents a round of applause. My mom is here tonight too. Appreciate all the tough decisions they have had to make on your behalf. It has obviously done the trick in helping to shape your character. Students, I want you to strive to see yourself as your teachers, counselors, administrators, and parents see you. You are perfect in their eyes. Believe in yourself and your ability to make a positive difference. On behalf of the members of the Lenape Regional High School District Board of Education and Administration, we offer you our congratulations for your outstanding achievements. We are proud of you, and we look forward to the great things from you in the future. Thank you. Now at this time, if I could have the members of the Board of Education and Mr. Spector please join me on the stage so we can honor the Seneca Students of the Month.
Good evening. I am Trish LaBeouf. I'm the assistant principal at Seneca, who has the pleasure of overseeing the Students of the Month Committee. And I'd like to thank my committee members, Ms. Laura Fair, Ms. Maureen McMichael, Jackie Ziegler, Jason Pittner, and Sean Lamont for meeting each month and making the hard decisions of who to choose from each grade level. So for Seneca, to start, in October, grade 9, we have Julia Nieves, nominated by Leslie Schmauder. In her first week at Seneca, Julia was called upon to assist another new student from India find her way around the school. Julia readily accepted the job and cheerfully delivered the student to her classes, all while taking time to introduce her to other students. With Julia's assistance, her fellow classmate has faces she can recognize and friends she can spend time with. Within 2 weeks of being a student at Seneca, Julia had already embodied what it means to be Seneca family. Julia Nieves. Grade 10, Caitlin Birnbaum-Kaminsky, nominated by Kate Whitfield. Caitlin represented Seneca along with 9 of her honors geometry peers last spring with an entry into the Association of Mathematics Teachers of New Jersey button contest. The contest had students design a button that would be issued at the AMTNJ conferences during the 2015-16 school year. The theme was pi. Kate's I Spy design won the contest. She won a calculator for herself and a year's membership for her teacher. Kate is also a member of 3 of our athletic teams, in addition to her active membership in various clubs, and plays for upper-level athletic teams outside of Seneca as well. Kate is very involved in Ms. Lawler's Be the Dream group of students going to Philly to help feed and clothe the homeless. In her geometry class last year, she capitalized on every opportunity to improve not only just her grade, but her level of understanding. Caitlin Birnbaum-Kaminsky. Grade 11, Andrew McMaster. Nominated by Pat Costello. Andrew is a great help in running the school store. On the mornings the store is open, he makes sure that he comes in to wait on students and staff. He's friendly and helpful and makes the atmosphere in the store warm and welcoming for everyone. Andrew McMaster. Grade 10, Emma Rimbeck, nominated by Dave Connect. Emma embodies what it means to serve. At Seneca, she is involved with the Drug Squad, Bowling Team, DECA, and Community Service Club. She also serves as manager for the football cheerleading team. In her community, Emma understands the value of giving back to others. She has gone on a mission trip with her church where she worked on 2 homes as part of Habitat for Humanity and helped with Meals on Wheels. In the classroom, Emma should be applauded for her work ethic. She is an inquisitive and respectful student. Emma showed her leadership skills by helping to coordinate last year's Seneca Color Run and serving as a liaison between National Honor Society and the Drug Squad. Emma Rimbeck. For November, grade 9, Sean Vaca, nominated by Jim Spicer and Amanda Wells. Sean does an amazing job in Spanish class. He is constantly working hard to improve himself academically. He consistently does his best to perform well on assessments. Sean was the freshman boys basketball manager as well as a manager for the Seneca lacrosse team. Sean is always concerned about the welfare of others. Sean Vaca. Grade 10, Rachel Tachsi, nominated by Francine Silecki. Although Rachel is only beginning her sophomore year, she has chosen to take advantage of everything available to her here at Seneca. She is involved in girls soccer, tennis, winter track, and lacrosse, and is a member of SAD, Spanish Club, Community Service Club, and the class of 2018 student government. Rachel is involved with her church youth group and volunteers an hour a week to teach children. Additionally, Rachel volunteers for the St. Vincent de Paul's annual holiday food drive. Academically, she has consistently been chosen for principal's list for straight A's, is a positive, motivated student role model, and is admired by classmates for her drive and determination. Rachel Totsi. No? Grade 11, Caitlin Walker, nominated by Grace McCluskey. Caitlin is a member of marching band on the yearbook committee and in Italian Buddies and community service clubs. She has worked with the Pine Barrens Festival for several years, provided food for the homeless through the Tent City and Camden Project, and participated in Leisure Town cleanups. Caitlin participates with a smile every day. She works in groups with such a calm demeanor, yet asserts her strength in a non-threatening way. Her kindness can be seen in school and out in the community. She never has a negative word to say. Caitlin Walker. Grade 12, Maggie Mitchell, nominated by Kathy Donahue. Maggie Mitchell is all in when it comes to Seneca High School. She's not only on the morning show, but can be seen everywhere around Seneca, spreading her positive and outgoing personality with every Senecan she comes in contact with. She was influential with the Seneca's Bird Nest, Student Council, the 80s dance, and other activities. When appropriate music was needed to play in the halls on Fridays, Maggie was the one to take care of it. Maggie is a role model for all students in her grade and our school. This kid is awesome. Maggie Mitchell. For December, grade 9, Grace Harker, nominated by Grace McCluskey. Grace is a member of DECA and a representative for the class of 2019. Grace works for her family and rides horses competitively. She is a pleasure and joy to teach, always the first to participate and share experiences. Grace's energy and positive, personable manner contributes to her ease at making friends. Grace Harker. For grade 10, Blake Olson, nominated by Francine Silecki. Blake is not here with us tonight, but he was written up by Francine for being a member of Seneca's AFJ ROTC, Varsity Cross Country, Swim Team, and Community Service Club. He volunteers for Special Olympics, assists with the physical education class for Seneca's MD students, and helps as a yard service worker for an elderly neighbor. Blake's brilliant smile and upbeat personality make him stand out in a crowd. He is a born leader and well-respected in class. In PE class, he led the class in stretches and exercises and pumped up his classmates. His energy is thoroughly enjoyable. Blake Olson. Grade 11, Walter Klaus, nominated by Dave Connect and Tracy Betts. Walter has gone above and beyond to serve Seneca. In addition to his involvement in GETV, robotics, stage crew, and world affairs, he has volunteered his time to assist with school initiatives. During the campaign to plug back into life, Walter gave up his free time to record student speeches and create a video for the entire student body. He also volunteered to assist with the No Place for Hate coffee house. In the community, Walter has given his time as a DJ and to provide technical assistance for countless programs. In the classroom, Walter works hard and is always willing to assist with technical issues. Walter Klaus. Not able to be here tonight with us, grade 10, Dante Buccieri, nominated by Mike Manna, Amy Fitzpatrick, and Lee Timpano. Dante's attitude in class this year is awesome. He comes in with a smile, ready to learn, and brightens the day. During lunch, Dante invited a special needs student to eat with him in the foods room. When the special needs student arrived and sat at a table to wait for Dante, a group of boys arrived, and upon seeing the student at the table, sat at a different table. Dante came into the room and asked his friends why they moved, and then proceeded to sit with the special needs student at the table and talk with him the entire lunchtime. It's heartwarming to see an upstander show a special needs student respect and friendship. Dante Buccieri. For the month of January, grade 9, Claudia Robin Parsons, nominated by Judy Mayer. Robin is involved in literary magazine, anime, and art club. She's a conscientious student who, as a freshman, is interested in everything that Seneca has to offer. Robin gets her work done well and helps others when needed. Claudia Robin Parsich. Also not able to be here tonight, grade 10, Alexandra Thorpe, nominated by Grace McCluskey. Allie is a second-year DECA member, has played soccer for Seneca for the past 2 years, and plays club soccer. She's an extremely intelligent, well-spoken young lady who always gives 100% in class. She contributes to discussions and has developed a computer-based project for our class's progress assessment project. Allie is the type of student who takes pride in her intelligence without being pretentious. She is genuinely concerned for others and will go to great lengths to ensure her classmates are included. Alexandra Thorpe. Grade 11, Darcy Dimmick, nominated by Jay Donahue. Darcy is a key member of Student Council where she plans important events for our school. This year, she has been involved with the Blood Drive, Homecoming, Spirit Week, and generally making Seneca a better place. Darcy volunteered her time to work at the Give Kids the World Village in Orlando, Florida, where she worked to allow the students with terminal illnesses the chances to enjoy a once-in-a-lifetime vacation with their families. Darcy is one of the most well-rounded students in our school. She is very knowledgeable, but also is a hard worker and dedicated student who enjoys being an active participant in class. She truly makes coming to class enjoyable for her teachers and classmates. Darcy Dimmick. Grade 12, Ji Zhang is not able to be here tonight, nominated by Laura Hoy. Ji Zhang is the type of person who seeks to make the world a better place. She actively participates in Asian Club, Yearbook, Multicultural Club, French Club, and Community Service Club. As president of the Asian Club, she successfully recruited new members and played a major role in designing an exciting program which celebrated the culture and customs of a variety of Asian countries. She is an active participant in No Place for Hate campaign at Seneca, representing Seneca at both the ADL annual meeting and the ADL Walk Against Hate. She created a No Place for Hate PSA and contributed as a judge for the poetry contest. G has taken the initiative on several occasions to fundraise for worthy causes. She is always looking to lead or participate for a worthy cause, and we know she has only just begun. Ji Zhang. For February, grade 9, Nick Vitigigliano, nominated by Matt Abate. Nick has shown tremendous effort at Seneca High School and has a great outlook. He has gone above and beyond in his work as well as his willingness to help peers in the classroom. He embraces a challenge and does not give up until he finds a solution. His offbeat sense of humor is a plus. On debate team, he was willing to take risks and compete even though it was his first year. For GETV, he has been a part of a student-led team to produce an audio track for the winter concert. Nick Vitigigliano. Close enough. Grade 10, Zach Shriver, nominated by Erica Myra. Zach is not here tonight with us. Zach demonstrated courage and bravery when faced with an emergency. He has the maturity and confidence to seek out the proper authority when faced with a serious problem. Peer pressure was never a consideration in Zach's ability to make a wise decision. His concern for the well-being of Seneca High School and our community is to be commended. Zach Schreiber. Grade 11, Kayla Daria, nominated by Jackie Lambusta. Kayla has been involved in many ways. She played soccer, has been involved with the drama, GETV, LDTV, newspaper club, and helped with the Christmas at Seneca program. She also gives back to her community by participating in Chatsworth Road Cleanup, Vacation Bible School, TWA ornament making, and the Girl Scout community Halloween and Thanksgiving events. Kayla emerged as a role model for her peers in class. She asks thought-provoking questions and provides unique perspectives. She is able to gently help shy students to find their voice and confidence to participate. Kayla takes complete ownership over her actions and genuinely cares for others' success, and she has a way about her that makes others feel valued and appreciated. Kayla Daria. Grade 12, Nicholas George, nominated by Thomas Callahan. As a senior, Nick decided to try out for the varsity soccer team to challenge himself and try something new. He ended up earning some varsity starting time by the end of the season. Nick seems to be at every school event, supporting his classmates in school, whether a football game in the pouring rain, the OBOS dance, or cheerleading of volleyball. Nick also has gone out of his way to have lunch with several students from the MD program and has made their day for some of these students. Even with his extracurricular involvement, Nick has challenged himself during his tenure at Seneca academically and has maintained excellent grades. Nicholas George. For the month of March, grade 9, Natalie Vega, nominated by Tracy Vitale. Natalie is involved in AFJ-ROTC. She is a bright and kind young lady. She's friendly with her peers, rarely has anything negative to say. Natalie always has a smile on her face and is willing to help. She recently helped with a project in class using technology, which I really appreciate. Tracy Vitale. Natalie Vega. I'm sorry. Grade 10, Kaylin Cole, nominated by Doug Barber. And Kaylin is not here with us tonight. Kaylin performed the national anthem at Seneca basketball games, participates in marching band and jazz bands. Kaylin has been challenged by a rising musician, and rather than give up her chair, she has doubled her efforts to improve herself. Kaylin is emerging as a leader in our program. She arrives early and stays late and is helpful and kind to all the students in the music program. She epitomizes Seneca family values. Grade 11, Kate Bradshaw, nominated by Jacqueline Ford. Kate is a model student and a member of the Seneca field hockey team. Over the summer, Kate volunteers once a week at Virtua Hospital, helping around the cafeteria. Kate is a wonderful young lady. She is kind, hardworking, and respectful. She is a well-rounded individual with a great sense of humor. Kate is the type of young lady you hope your daughter turns out to be like. Kate Bradshaw. Grade 12, Anna Castro, nominated by Laura Salveson. Anna is a team leader on the Seneca swim team and displays an excellent work ethic. She was a quiet student in her junior year math class and worked very hard to earn an A for the year. While many seniors avoid math in their senior year, Anna took a math class and moved up a level to continue to challenge herself. Anna is a model student, always prepared for class, actively engaged, working hard, and approaches every new situation with a positive attitude. Anna Castro. For the month of April, Leah Novelli, nominated by Nikki Wiesen. Leah participates in soccer, community service club, buddies club, and Italian club here at Seneca. She participates in several events through her church, assisted in IMMS Welcome Back Picnic as a face painter, participated in the Susan B. Komen Walk for the Cure, delivered NJHS items to the Ronald McDonald House. With Seneca's Community Service Club, she baked cookies for families and helped with the school dinner, and for Seneca Buddies Club, volunteered in an event to benefit a nursing home. Leah never hesitates to go above and beyond to earn extra credit or challenge herself. She is respectful to everyone and a true leader. Leah Novelli. Grade 10, Luke Schubert Brown, nominated by Judy Mayer. Luke participated in the One Book, One School pep rally, played on the Seneca JV football team, and is a member of student council. He is enthusiastic and has a great sense of humor. Luke is a fantastic student who is always prepared, works hard, and contributes to the class culture. Luke Schubert Brown. Grade 11, Shane McGowan, nominated by Tracy Betts. Shane is an all-around great kid. Whether it's his input during class discussions, listening to peers and bringing their ideas to a stronger light, or playing devil's advocate, it's always enjoyable to have him in class. Shane is an unsung hero in many aspects at Seneca. He works hard behind the scenes during the fall drama, doing sound checks, ensuring that every actor sounds their best on stage. For the Seneca Coffee House, Shane volunteered to set up the computer and IT equipment to allow each musician to sound their best, and he also put together on a moment's notice a playlist for our One Book, One School pep rally. When asked to assist the creative drama teacher in cutting and editing the music, he volunteered and finished the project in a day. His willingness to help others is admirable. Shane McGowan. And for grade 12, Jason Magipinto, nominated by Sandy Langan. Jason is an amazing young man who makes everyone at Seneca feel part of the family. He notices when others are absent and writes letters to tell them they are missed. He greets students as they arrive at school and as they pass in the hall. Jason is doing his structural learning experiences at Virtual Hospital in Uppercrest this year, and his job coaches and coworkers have nothing but praise for his outstanding efforts. Jason Magipinto. You good? I'd now like to introduce from Lenape High School, Principal Tony Catani and Assistant Principal Amanda Castle.
Good evening. I would now like to present the Students of the Month from Lenape High School. For October, grade 9, Serena Lopez, nominated by Michelle Kane. Serena comes to school every day ready to learn. She likes being at Lenape, and the smile on her face reflects this. Serena is always positive and very focused on how to be successful in school. Serena brightens my day simply by being present in my class. Serena Lopez. For grade 10, Paige McPherson, nominated by Jess Koltanicki. Paige is an excellent choice for Student of the Month due to her hard work in physical education class. Paige comes to class every day ready to learn and be active in any activity planned for that day. You can always hear Paige cheering and motivating her classmates to be the best they can be. Paige is an excellent example of what it means to be hardworking, motivated, and an enthusiastic student. Paige McPherson. For grade 11, Jasmine Phillip, nominated by Pam Busarella. Jasmine is a sweet, unassuming, and mature young lady. She is an officer in the Community Service Club and is always up to take on any task. She worked over the summer to ensure that the club got off to a successful start to the school year. She constantly comes up with fresh new ideas to improve the Community Service Club. Jasmine is a truly deserving recipient of the honor of Student of the Month. Jasmine Phillip. For grade 12, Michael Williams, nominated by Miss Lynn Stowe. Michael volunteered to work with incoming freshmen during Camp Lenape. Michael worked very hard with a special needs population of students. He enthusiastically got these students engaged in group activities and helped several new freshmen feel more comfortable at their new high school. Michael showed extreme patience and never wavered from his responsibilities in showing these students what life at Lenape would be like. Michael Williams. Thank you. Our November Students of the Month, grade 9, Harry Johnson, nominated by Nicole Buck. Harry is a very motivated student. He is always going above and beyond on assignments. He frequently asks questions to ensure that he's completing his work correctly. Harry sets a great example for other students at Lenape High School. Harry Johnson. Grade 10, Miss Haley Noacker, nominated by Mike Curcio. Haley is an outgoing, conscientious student who comes to class each day with a positive attitude and a desire to learn. Haley is always willing to participate in class and is a positive role model. She gets along well with classmates and is very respectful. Haley Noacker. Grade 11, Christopher Vignola, nominated by Mr. Joe DeJulius. Christopher is one of the co-founders of CNC Landscaping and Maintenance. At only 17, this entrepreneur already had 27 regular customers and a total customer base of 67 clients. Chris manages his business while earning excellent grades and participating in a variety of other activities at Lenape High School. Lenape is very proud of Chris's accomplishments, and we wish him much success in the future. Chris Vignola. For grade 12, Miss Sarah Gibson, nominated by Miss Lynn Stowe. Unfortunately, due to a sports commitment, she is not in attendance. Sarah always greets fellow students and staff with a pleasant smile. She is a well-organized leader of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She commits fully to whatever she volunteers to do. She also plays soccer for Lenape and is involved in other activities in and out of school. Sarah is full of energy and a true inspiration. Sarah Gibson. December Students of the Month, grade 9, Zachary Osmond, nominated by Mr. Nick Orfanos. Zach has been a pleasure to have in class. He always has kind words for those around him and gives his best effort. Every day he ends class by thanking me for teaching a great lesson. Zach is enthusiastic, insightful, and a great representative of a positive Lenape student. Zachary Osmond. Grade 10, Mr. Ryan Oswowski, nominated by Lynn Stowe. Ryan always comes to class ready to learn with a smile on his face and a warm greeting for his teachers. He offers help to his fellow students and demonstrates a great work ethic. Ryan is a model student who brightens everyone's day. Ryan Oswowski. Grade 11, Miss Caroline Farahan, nominated by Erica Rackow. Carrie is one of the advisors for the Wellness and Nutrition Club. Her initiative has helped the club grow from 3 to 12 members. She brings her positive attitude and healthy lifestyle to the club and encourages students to be the best that they can be. Caroline Farahan. For grade 12, Ms. Jacqueline Schenkowitz, nominated by Kristen Geip. Jacqueline works tirelessly as a student, athlete, and club member. She independently has worked closely with staff to ensure the food drive has been a successful and enriching experience for the student body and the staff for the past 3 years. She is never without a smile on her face, a kind word for a friend, or a multitude of creative ideas to improve the culture and experience for Lenape students now and in the future. Jacqueline Schenkowitz. Our January Students of the Month, grade 9, Olivia Polodniak, nominated by Mr. Mark Hendricks. Olivia does an excellent job participating in class and group activities. She has really excelled in the areas of critical thinking, and her responses to questioning are thought-provoking and insightful. She is an example of a model student and has an extremely bright future here at Lenape. Olivia Polodniak. Grade 10, Sarah Burgos, nominated by Allison Chevalier. Sarah is an amazing individual who comes to class prepared and energetic. She is always ready to take on any challenge presented to her. Sarah pushes herself academically and excels in the field of art because of her exceptional abilities. She's a true Student of the Month role model. Sarah Burgos. Grade 11, Alexa Forgione, nominated by Mr. Peyton Ebbison. Alexa is an incredibly hard worker who never lets anyone down. Alexa has taken it upon herself to restructure and improve the Students of the Month segment that runs on LDTV. She has spent countless hours changing the format of the program, and the results have been phenomenal. Alexis puts great effort into every project and she takes on for the betterment of Lenape. Alexa is highly dependable and has a bright future ahead of her. Alexa Forgione. Grade 12, James Eigenbrud, nominated by Mr. Rich Jacobs. James is one of the best of the senior class. He ranks at the top of his class and is a man of excellent character. When his guidance counselor was recovering from a shoulder surgery, James assisted him by carrying his bags to the office and regularly checking in with him about his recovery. James has been described as one of the most thoughtful and considerate students at Lenape. James Eigenbrud. February Students of the Month, Grade 9, Holly Ann Clements, nominated by Mr. Mark Hendricks. Holly Ann shows a tremendous work ethic in her classes. She always makes sure to stay on top of her assignments, and she frequently pushes herself to seek outside enrichment to concepts explored in her classes. Holly Ann is a model student and is well respected amongst her peers. Holly Ann Clements. Grade 10, Joseph Kellum, nominated by Leslie Clyde. Jojo is a pleasant, polite, and dedicated young man with a great work ethic. He is well respected in the Lenape community and brings warmth to the classroom environment. Jojo is a talented and determined athlete that remains very humble about his many accomplishments. Jojo is admired by his peers and the staff of Lenape High School. Joseph Kellum. Grade 11, Kristen Vigiano, nominated by Mike Curcio. Leader, role model, respectful, kind-hearted, and hardworking are a few words that come to mind when describing Kristen. She shows great concern for her peers in class. People enjoy being around Kristen, and she possesses tremendous leadership abilities in and out of the classroom. Kristen is a positive role model at Lenape and has a very bright future ahead of her. Kristen Vigiano. Grade 12, Shannon Kenny, nominated by Peyton Ebbison. In addition to being one of the friendliest students that I have ever met, Shannon is a diligent and dependable student. Alongside another dedicated student, Shannon has taken on a challenge of redesigning LDTV Student of the Month interview series. The results of her hard work have been phenomenal. Shannon's enthusiasm for television production is contagious, and she will be dearly missed next year. Shannon Kenny. Our March Students of the Month, Grade 9, Rachel Anderson, nominated by Nicole Buck and Lynn Stowe. Rachel has been said to brighten a teacher's day. She is a hard worker and a great help to her classmates. She always has a smile on her face and a kind word to share. Rachel is a polite, friendly, and humble student who is very deserving of the recognition of Student of the Month. Rachel Anderson. Grade 10, Jomare Boone, nominated by Miss Michelle Kane. Jomare is a very serious and dedicated student. He has a desire to prove his ability and excel academically. Jomare is polite and personable, and he shares his warm personality with staff and students. He is the first student to check on a classmate returning from an absence and offer assistance to catch them up on missed material. Jomer Boone. Grade 11, Rebecca Abaje, nominated by Miss Mary Hubbard. Rebecca's positive attitude is never wavering. Her spirit brightens everyone's day and makes the classroom a wonderful place to be. Rebecca has a tremendous work ethic, and she is always willing to help her classmates. It is truly a pleasure to have a student like Rebecca in class. Rebecca Abaje. Grade 12, Haley Miles, nominated by Jessica Page. Haley is a reserved yet motivated and involved member of the Lenape community. She has been an integral part in organizing and facilitating many events at Lenape. As the co-president of the Concert Choir Club, she sets out to organize a Singing Valentine fundraiser. She is also a founding member of the Psychology Club and has worked hard to improve the club's display case and the overall communication of mental health concerns to our student body. Haley goes above and beyond in her role in these organizations. She does this because she cares about Lenape High School and her fellow students. Haley Miles. Our April Students of the Month, grade 9, Meredith McGrath, nominated by Nicole Buck. Meredith is a dedicated student to her academic work and extracurricular activities. She plays softball year-round and uses her time wisely to ensure that she has all her work completed before the end of the school day. Meredith is an all-around great student, and her excellent grades are indicative of hard work. Meredith McGrath. Grade 10, Joseph Rosati, nominated by Michelle Kane and Ryan France. Joe is an extremely hardworking student and a pleasure to have in class. He is very helpful to his classmates by always offering to explain confusing material. Joe also always goes out of his way to say hello, good morning, or wish a teacher a great day. Joe is the kind of student who makes a teacher smile. Joseph Rosati. Grade 11, Evan Mufali, nominated by Jamie Falver. Evan is a wonderful, articulate, caring, and enthusiastic student. Evan was essential to the success of the election 2016 mock caucus and primary. His passion for this project made all the other students who participated better in their actions. His enthusiasm is contagious, and he continually challenges his classmates to learn more about their candidate and better explain their issues. Evan exudes and demonstrates a deep interest for his courses, fellow students, and the world. Evan Mufali. Our final student, grade 12, Brendan Hafner, nominated by Jennifer Morgan. Brendan is very helpful to his teachers in class. He is the first to volunteer to distribute materials prior to the start of the day. Brendan also possesses an admirable work ethic. He often completes assignments prior to their due date, comes to class prepared and on time, and asks for guidance with assignments in a timely manner. Brendan is a well-rounded student who takes his participation in Lenape Theater productions with great pride. Brendan has been described as the kind of senior that teachers dream of having in their class. Brendan Hafner. Congratulations. At this time, I would now like to introduce from Shawnee High School, Principal Mr. Matt Campbell and Assistant Principal Mr. Keith Patterson.
From Shawnee High School for the month of October, Alyssa Carrillo, grade 9. Alyssa volunteers at Kaleidoscope, a horseback riding facility for children with special needs, and she participates in the Animal Welfare Club. She shows great effort in her classes. She was nominated by Janet Takamoto. Alyssa Carrillo. Noah Patoshak. Noah is an enthusiastic, motivated student. Noah is involved in athletics at Shawnee and also the Wish Kids and Students Actively Concerned clubs. Noah has been extremely supportive of her classmates, most particularly a student who has been ill. She was nominated by Janet Takamoto. Noah Patoshak. Molly Beckler was not able to be with us tonight. Molly is a bright, mature, poised young woman. She is always prepared, engaged, and enthusiastic to learn. She has an impressive ability to quickly forge connections between laboratory activities and class materials with ease. She also has a gift for explaining them to her peers in a very effective way as well. She was nominated by Sarah Howarth. Molly Beckler. Julianne Sandell was also not able to be with us tonight. Kind, helpful, motivated to make a difference. Juliana has been a real leader in the Kids for Wish Kids Club. She definitely has the ability to make a difference and prove that while fundraising to support a Make-A-Wish dream come true. Nominated by Diane Kelly. Julianne Sandell. For the month of November, Rowan Christensen. Rowan has a sister at Shawnee, and he continuously comes to the cafeteria several times a week to get her and bring her to the courtyard to have lunch with him and his friends. This shows great character as well as compassion for his sister. Rowan is a freshman and is still getting to know the school himself and still finds the time to make his sister feel special. He was nominated by Candy Robinson. Rowan Christensen. Jeremy Fisher and Lucas Arnold were not able to be with us tonight. On October 21st, a student walked into the nurse's office with his tongue sticking out of his mouth because it was hooked onto his braces. He could not speak and his tongue was swelling. Jeremy and Lucas quickly escorted him to the nurse's office, kept him calm, made the appropriate communication for him, retrieved his items from the classroom, and provided emotional support and comfort as the nurse was attempting to find the solution to the problem. He was nominated by Debbie Canali. Both of them were. Jeremy Fisher and Lucas Arnold. Alexandria Ott. Alexandria is always going above and beyond what is expected of her and is one to help a classmate in need. Her positive attitude is contagious. She was nominated by Martin Rotundo. Alexandra Ott. Nate Cromie. Nate's work with a special needs child makes it so the student is able to be successful and a productive member of the Shawnee Band. He was nominated by Marty Rotundo. Nathaniel Cromie. For the month of December, Brian Lorenz. Brian has earned the respect of his peers, teachers, and coaches by constantly providing a positive outlook and competitive approach to every challenge he takes on. Brian has learned to back up his confidence by diligently preparing for each game and classroom assignment. Brian has wasted no time in learning how to balance and organize his academic, athletic, and personal goals in high school, a skill like those he possesses on the field, typically reserved for those well beyond his years. He was nominated by Nick Tama. Brian Lorenz. Alana Miller. Aside from being one of the more motivated, enthusiastic, and genuine students, her selfless attitude has been instrumental in the class's success. Without being asked, Alana willingly gives of her time and effort to help a special needs student in Algebra 2. Alana's friendly demeanor and personality have led to a positive change in the student's grade. She was nominated by Mr. Spera and Miss Livingstone. Alana Miller. Kieran Ambrose. This student showed such compassion and concern for another student who was ill. He escorted the student to the office, made sure that he safely made it to an area where he could rest. Shortly thereafter, he went out of his way to make sure that the ill student had all of the necessary items prior to leaving school. He demonstrated a maturity, kindness, and genuine concern for a peer. He didn't have to be asked to help, he just did. He was nominated by Debbie Canali. Kieran Ambrose. Johnny Johnson was not able to be with us tonight. Johnny has been a leader of his peers both in actions and in words. Asked to play a new position this year, Johnny, when others may have quit or rejected the request, worked to make sure he would earn his new spot on the field and never give it up. Always looking out for his peers, Johnny has been a role model for his younger teammates who constantly look to him for advice in all realms of life. He was nominated by Nick Tama. Johnny Johnson. For the month of January, Jacob Cosmore. In TV Tech, Jacob has assisted a special education student on a daily basis, and he goes out of his way to ensure that the student is set up at the beginning of class so the student is not left out of the activities. Jacob frequently assists the student and provides him without prompting and gives him what he needs in order to complete his tasks. Jacob has done all of this without anyone having to ask him. He has expressed that he enjoys helping others. He is very outgoing, he is reliable, and his willingness to help others, even those who are different than him, shows strong character and will help him be successful in life. He was nominated by Melissa Woodward. Jacob Cosmore. Drew Brennan was not able to be with us tonight. Drew is an upstanding young man who went above and beyond, taking time after school to help a new student who was riding the bus for the first time. He took a very scary new adventure for a young student and helped her feel more relaxed and comfortable with the situation. He was nominated by Mrs. Vandegeikis. Drew Brennan. Kiernan Snow. Kiernan has been such a tremendous friend, peer to her classmates. She is always the first one to offer help with activities during class. She is the technology smartphone expert when we are setting up to play review games using cell phones. She was nominated by Cindy Cornell. Kiernan Snow. Patrick Hurley. Patrick is trying to find ways to raise enough money to help pay for the opportunity to go to Give Kids the World Village during spring break this year. While we were talking about some of the ways he could help himself, he decided to include the other 10 students going on the trip. He is gearing his efforts to raise money to share with the others instead of just taking care of his own needs. He was nominated by Diane Kelly. Patrick Hurley. For the month of February, Chiara Canigliaro. Chiara is bright and cheerful and always has a smile on her face. She always helps other students in Italian class, telling them words they don't know or explaining things about Italian culture. We are proud of her accomplishments. She was nominated by Roseanne Musto. Chiara Canigliaro. Julia Gibson. Julia makes every effort to make all the students feel that they are cared about. One way Julia demonstrates this kind and compassionate nature is by encouraging an autistic student to communicate and socially interact with others at her lunch table. She helps to brighten everyone's day and helps students through tough times. She was nominated by Debbie Canali. Julia Gibson. Gabrielle Kavickia. There was a very shy student who was having a difficult time socially in school, often eating lunch by herself. Without having anyone ask her to do so, Gabrielle noticed this and began regularly including the shy student in her lab group. And she also works with her on projects and other group activities. Gabrielle has made a difference in this student's life already, and it is such a wonderful thing to see. She was nominated by Kristen Schimpf. Gabrielle Kavickia. Hannah Brown was not able to be with us tonight. As the co-editor of the school paper, Hannah's responsibility is to assign, proofread, and edit stories. She does this with compassion and grace, and when she needs to edit someone's work, she is sensitive to their feelings, and she understands that when we write, we are opening ourselves up for praise and ridicule. She handles it like a professional. She makes the meetings fun to attend, and because of her, our club participation is at an all-time high. She was nominated by Miss Amy and Mr. Hockenberg. Hannah Brown. For the month of March, Jake Basantis. Jake is always organized and helpful to his classmates when they need help organizing their binders or remembering when they have tests or quizzes coming up. Jake is conscientious about completing and submitting all of his work on time, and he diligently prepares for tests and quizzes. Jake is kind to all of his classmates and always has a friendly smile to greet others in the classroom, hallways, and around the building during lunch and learn. He is trustworthy and honorable. He exhibits maturity and he is cooperative. Jake is an all-around great kid, which makes teaching rewarding. He was nominated by Amy Felix. Jake Basantis. Samantha Lynham. Sam does an excellent job announcing on our TV tech crew and is a member of the drama, musical, and photo clubs. Sam volunteers for reading roles in English. She also volunteers time at Virtua on the weekends and loves to sing and dance. She was nominated by Janet Takamoto. Samantha Lynham. Cody Romice. Cody started the Lucy Club at Shawnee this year. The Lucy Club is a club that works hand in hand with Lucy Outreach in Camden. Shawnee for Lucy raises money for the outreach program and its members. This December, Cody spearheaded an event that raised approximately $4,000 for the Camden program. In turn, Cody and Shawnee for Lucy were awarded the Volunteer of the Year Award at the annual Lucy Outreach Dinner Dance in April. He was nominated by Kate Ball. Cody Romice. Megan Ellis. Megan is involved in NHS, Photo Club, several community service clubs, and organizations in the community, and is also the student director of the school musical. Megan is one of the most polite, kind-hearted people. She is extremely bright, artistic, and creative, but she is very humble and unassuming about her accomplishments. She is a true joy to have in the classroom, always putting forth her best effort and is kind to all of her classmates, always making sure to include students who might be too shy to ask to join a group or ask a question. Megan designed one of the awesome posters for the Oklahoma show last spring and also acted as the student director. She was nominated by Sarah Howarth. Megan Ellis. For the month of April, Brianna Stokes. Brianna is a member of the Wish Kids and Animal Welfare Clubs. Brianna is kind and cooperative. She has a handicapped sibling and spends much of her free time helping her family care for this individual. Brianna is selfless and always thinks of others over her own needs. She was nominated by Janet Takamoto. Brianna Stokes. Noah Jones was not able to be with us tonight. Noah is a member of the Spanish Club and is one of the most motivated, respectful students at Shawnee. He stays on top of his work, contributes in every class in which he is present. Noah is considerate, kind, and humorous. He will go out of his way to help or support another student. He was nominated by Janet Takamoto. Noah Jones. Timothy Estacio. Recently, a student dislocated his knee in physical education class and was in severe pain. Timothy, along with the PE teacher, was supporting and immobilizing the injured extremity. Timothy was speaking with the student and attempting to promote reassurance and comfort. He remained with the student until EMS arrived. He then went into the locker room without being asked to collect the student's belongings for the student. He was nominated by Debbie Canali. Timothy Estacio. Abigail Meyer was not able to be with us tonight. Abby is one of the co-editors of the school newspaper, The Renegade Report. Abby is a very hard worker, both inside and outside of class. She is always eager to work on the layout of the paper. Abby is a warm and caring person. She also mentors a freshman and is getting the student ready to take over Abby's role. She is generous with her praise. Nominated by Christian Hockenberger and Rebecca Amy. Abigail Meyer. I would like to introduce Principals Mrs. Donna Charlesworth and Mr. Len Ionelli, and Assistant Principal Mr. David New of Cherokee.
Thank you and good evening. Up first for Cherokee, month of October, freshman Nina Mandry, nominated by Miss Jill Ornsby. Nina is the definition of an upstander. When faced with an issue where one student was deliberately being mean to another, she told the other student she was not being very nice. High school can be a very hard transition. It's easy to go along with other people in a group. Nina could have turned away and said nothing, but the situation, she stood up for someone who was not fitting in. Nina Mandry. Sophomore, Desiree McFadden, nominated by Miss Brooke Moore. In the beginning of the school year, Desiree was put in a very difficult situation that most students wouldn't know how to handle. She approached her coaches and handled the situation with maturity and a sense of caring and concern that some students her age don't possess. Because of her actions, she really helped out a friend. Desiree McFadden. '11th grade, Nigel Elcock, nominated by Mr. Jack Lamplow. Nigel spent part of his summer doing the same thing he did last year, volunteering with Great Faith Vision. The group assists with eye exams for underprivileged residents of the Dominican Republic. While in the Dominican, he took computerized eye measurements, administered eye prescription exams, ordered complimentary glasses, and assisted the doctor with examinations. Nigel enjoyed his time in the Dominican Republic and cannot wait to return next year. Nigel Elcock. 12th grader, Hannah Barnett, nominated by Miss Cindy Johnson. Hannah Barnett is an amazing young woman who is willing to learn from others, help others, and share her learning experiences in life. The past summer, she spent a month in the French immersion school at the University of Paris, where she improved her French and began to understand the difficulties in learning a different language. She volunteered her time on the missionary trip in Tanzania, where she helped the people build houses and learn French. Last summer, she spent weeks in Peru helping the poor improve their life skills. Hannah Barnett has a great spirit and a gift to be heard and shared with all of us. Miss Hannah Barnett. For the month of November, Mr. Michael Clem, nominated by Mr. Rob Fortunato. Mike is the epitome of a respectful, collaborative, and engaged student. He works well with any group mate, assigned or volunteered, and pairs with anyone who doesn't have a partner. He contributes to class discussions and has good insight. He maintains respect towards his teachers and peers while enjoying class with a positive and jovial demeanor. Mr. Michael Clem. Sophomore, Simone Lee, nominated by Miss Colette McGarity. Somin is a goal-oriented and motivated English language learner. She seizes the day and lives wisely and well. Her curiosity and interest in cultural diversity reflect her open-mindedness and respect for others. Compassionate, upbeat, and always pleasant, Somin enriches the lives of those who know her. Somin Lee. 11th grade, Mr. Kevin Kozarski, nominated by Ms. Holly Fisher. Kevin helped with the planning, planting, watering, and the upkeep of the Cherokee Garden. Kevin has been instrumental in providing lessons to other students about proper planting and watering techniques. Kevin helped rescue seedlings after a freeze warning, coordinated with the woodshop to have stakes made for a frost blanket, and came to school at night to hammer them in the garden beds. For this reason, most of the seedlings survived. He also volunteered during his summer vacation, coming to school to water and weed. Additionally, he washed and delivered organic produce to the Wiley Church Food Bank. Mr. Kevin Kozarski. 12th grade, Samantha Luna, nominated by Ms. Jeannie Isopi. Sam has been an active member in the mentor program since her junior year. She has taken a leadership role, creating activities to implement. During freshman orientation, she was the only senior who came to the event, stayed the entire evening, and recruited over a dozen freshmen to sign up. Her smile and energy are welcoming to all. Ms. Samantha Luna. December Freshman Student of the Month, Ms. Amber Grossfeld, nominated by Rob Fortunato. Amber is an optimistic, altruistic, and respectful student. She volunteers in class, whether it be with a personal anecdote that connects to the discussion or with great insight that contributes to the analysis of the text. Amber is friendly and polite towards her classmates, getting books for them, offering to work in their group, or helping them understand the material. Amber is a motivated, self-disciplined, respectful, and engaged student. Ms. Amber Grossfeld. 10th grader, Ms. Dakota DeMays, nominated by Ms. Devin Bell. Dakota gives 100% on the field hockey field and in the classroom, taking all honors courses. She plays 2 sports and is involved in student council. Knowing that one of her teammates had no one to go to the homecoming with, Dakota invited her to go along with her friends and made her really feel like a part of the team. Dakota has an impact on others and excels in her classes and athletically. Dakota DeMays. 11th grade, Shannon McStravick, nominated by Miss Jess LaGrange. Shannon is a bubbly, outgoing, and I admire her more and more each day. She has recently moved to the area for personal reasons. She speaks proudly about the memorial walk held in her mother's honor and fondly of her memories of living in Philadelphia. She also emerged as a leader in class, helping students who are struggling. Shannon holds herself gracefully in the midst of such change and grief. She is a pleasure to have in class. Shannon McStravick. 12th grade, Jeffrey Wood, nominated by Rory Meehan. This past summer, 3 JORTC programs and 10 other schools attended a training camp in New York. During the 5-day camp, the leadership billets were rotated daily. Jeffrey Wood was the commanding officer of a company of 60 other high school JROTC students, and he did a great job. He prepared for each day, was unflappable when things went wrong, and he took care of the students in his company. He displayed a leadership style from the front and made Cherokee JROTC proud. Jeffrey Wood. January Freshman Student of the Month, Ryan Brown, could not make it tonight. He was nominated by Miss Emily Castor. During Lunch and Learn, a bunch of students at Ryan's table got up and left without cleaning up their trash. Ryan, however, stayed and cleaned the table without being asked. He took initiative and accountability when other students did not. Ryan demonstrated what being a chief is all about by taking pride in where he goes to school. Mr. Ryan Brown. 10th grader, Josh Kanata, nominated by Miss Laura Vipelius. Josh is a bright, thoughtful, kind, and wonderful classmate. In U.S. History 1, he gives nothing short of his best, adding tremendous value to our classroom conversation, helping other students, and bringing his positive attitude every day. In short, Josh makes any day with him in a class a good one. Josh makes Cherokee better because of who he is as a person. Josh Kanata. 11th grader, Ben Cottressel, nominated by Mr. Steve Oriel. Ben is a class act. He displays integrity, kindness, and respect on a daily basis. Whether he's helping a new student navigate the halls on the first day or tutoring her peer, Ben always answers the request to help with an enthusiastic yes. Ben represents Cherokee well as an athlete, student, and most importantly, as a person. Ben Cottressel. 12th grader, Tyler Tobin, nominated by Mr. Jack Lamplew. Twice a week, Tyler drives to Princeton, New Jersey to play and coach flag football with students with special needs. The team practices during the week and plays games on the weekend. Every Monday, Tyler comes to class proudly relaying stories about the growth and accomplishments of his teammates, many of whom he now calls friends. Tyler's Kingway Cougars won the New Jersey Special Olympics state title for their division, and he has won a place in the hearts of many of his teammates. Mr. Tyler Tobin. Freshman Student of the Month, Brandon Garber, nominated by Miss Michelle Lebrano. Brandon is the student every teacher wants to have in class, attentive, polite, energetic, prepared, and positive. He is committed to his school and work and determined to do the best that he can in each class. Brandon is also involved outside the classroom by attending sporting events and playing lacrosse and ice hockey. On an interesting side note, Brandon is also an entrepreneur. He has a successful side business selling rare and specialty sneakers at conventions. He began his business on his own with money from his bat mitzvah. If you ever see Brandon in the hallway, I guarantee he will have a smile on his face and will bring a smile to your face. Brandon Garber. 10th grade, Dylan Preston, nominated by Miss Shannon McKenna. Dylan is in my retail careers class who participated in the DECA competition and has been invited to states. Dylan is a motivated individual that joined DECA, not because it was a class requirement, but it was an opportunity to test his interview and selling skills outside the classroom. On his own time, he studied and prepared himself for the competition. His perseverance and hard work enabled him to participate in the state competition in February. Mr. Dylan Preston. '11th grader, Bianca Pierre, nominated by Miss Shelley Hughes. Bianca sits next to a student whose medical condition requires her to miss class often. Without direction, Bianca has been providing her with notes and information when she returns to school to keep her up to date what she has missed. Bianca has been a help to me and her classmate. She demonstrates empathy and maturity that should be emulated by all students. Bianca Pierre. '12th grader, Mr. Tom Keenan, nominated by Mr. Jeff Wood. Tom has worked as a student athletic trainer in the sports medicine program for 4 years. He is a leader, role model, and an asset to our program. Tom has been very dedicated to helping our sports teams, covering games, practices, and assisting in the athletic training room. He works all 3 sports seasons, putting in 20-plus hours a week. Tom is a true definition of a Cherokee chief. Mr. Tom Keenan. March, Freshman Student of the Month, Pooja Suresh Kumar, 9th grader. Nominated by Miss Colette McGarity. Pooja is a bright, lovely young lady who is well adapted to Cherokee since her move from India. Her work ethic and enthusiasm are apparent in her commitment to the dance and step team, performance in our talent show, and in our pep rallies. She is a diligent and respectful student who is proud to share her experience and cultures with our class. Ms. Pooja Suresh Kumar. '10th grader, Mia Poole, nominated by Mr. Rory Meehan. After a fire in her home while her parents were away, Mia Poole used her skills taught in ROTC to help her remain calm in a stressful situation. She took control, telling her brother and a friend to go downstairs and calmly called 911. She also found them a safe place out of danger, without any panic in her voice. Mia utilized her instincts and knowledge from ROTC, which will help her in real-life difficult situations. Miss Mia Poole. Junior, Christian Wojno, nominated by Miss Devin Bell. Christian started out the year struggling in English, but continues to try every day, and it shows. He constantly asks for help when it's needed and tries his best day in and day out. Just this week, Christian earned one of the highest grades on our Macbeth quiz. Christian is currently on the football team and is extremely well liked by his peers. While Christian may have to work very hard to do well in English, he helps all others, participates, and never complains. Christian Wojno. 12th grader, Janae Gaines, nominated by Mr. John Lamplow. Every 2 weeks for the last year, Janae has volunteered at Samaritans, assisting hospice patients in both nursing and private homes. She helps with cleaning, landscaping, and preparing meals. However, she most enjoys socializing. Whether it's watching a television show together, sharing past experiences, playing games, or dancing, the accompanying memorable conversations are her favorite part. Her motivation is their smiling faces. Ms. Janae Gaines. Freshman Student of the Month for April, Sophia Fortuna. As a freshman, Sophia has been a welcome addition to the Cherokee Theater program. At auditions, Sophia impressed others with her energy, her passion, and her abilities to sing and perform, which led to her lead role in Cinderella. During the rehearsal process, Sophia's enthusiasm for performing, commitment to her role and the theater program, willingness to learn from others, and respect her fellow castmates and directors never wavered. She is a consummate professional, is mature, accountable, and a respectful young lady. Miss Sophia Fortuna. Tenth grade, Miss Ashley Steelman, nominated by Deirdre Golden. Ashley Steelman went over and above to aid an injured student in the bathroom. Unable to get a response, she crawled under the stall to assist and help the student to get proper medical attention. After delivering her to the nurse's office, she humbly went back to class, never giving her name. With some detective work, she was identified and deserves a big thank you for going under and above to help a fellow student in need. Ashley Steelman. 11th grader, Liam Keller, nominated by Colleen Wood. I've known Liam Keller since his freshman year, have seen him grow into himself and an essential component of our TV program. Liam understands the importance of detail, the effort required for quality programming, and the concept of working on a deadline. Without his extra time spent on productions and editing, we would not be able to conduct our live shows or deliver on DVD orders. Liam's maturity and understanding are well beyond his years. Mr. Liam Keller. Twelfth grader, Maria Iwan, nominated by Miss Erica Witzig. Maria has been a member of SMAC, Students Movement Against Cancer, for 4 years, but is a newly appointed officer this year. Maria carries a rigorous course load at Cherokee, as well as spends countless hours training to be an EMT. Most remarkably, Maria handles all of the work and added stress with grace and a positive attitude that is unparalleled. The members of SMAC are proud of her accomplishments and her service to our community. Miss Maria Iwan. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Dr. Birnbaum.
Thank you, Mr. New. Now you can see why I opened up the ceremony saying that I have the distinct pleasure of being the superintendent of this wonderful school district. Let's give all of our students another round of applause. Students, as you know, you greatly outnumber the faculty at each of our schools, and students like you who contribute to most towards the positive tone in our school community. Freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, keep it up, keep it alive, keep your pursuit of being the perfect student. We expect it from you now, and we will rely upon you to continue to make your school a special place. And seniors, last but certainly not least, finish your high school career strongly and take your specialness with you wherever you go, and create opportunities for yourself to positively influence your community at college or in your career. And remember, you are perfect in every way. Congratulations and good luck. And at this time, that ends the ceremony. I'd like to invite all of our attendees to the cafeteria, our students of the month and their families. Once again, congratulations and thank you very much.